I'm about to show you why most people will never achieve true wealth, and it has nothing to do with their income. There's a test the truly wealthy use, unconsciously, every single day. It's called the silent luxury test. And right now, you're either passing it or failing it. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which side you're on, and more importantly, how to switch sides if you need to. Here's what's fascinating. The people who scream wealth rarely have it, and the people who whisper it control it. Let me tell you a story. Last month, I was in a private members club in London. Two people walked in. One was wearing a logo-covered designer outfit, head-to-toe Gucci, limited edition sneakers, the works, probably $15,000 worth of clothing. The other? Simple navy cashmere sweater. No logos, gray trousers, a watch you wouldn't notice unless you knew. Total outfit? Probably $8,000. But here's the thing. The second person owned the building we were standing in. This is the silent luxury test in action, and it reveals everything about your relationship with wealth. True luxury isn't about being seen, it's about being known, but only by those who matter. The silent luxury test has 3 parts, and I want you to honestly assess where you fall on each one. First, the Logo Dependency Test. Ask yourself, do you need other people to recognize your success? People with a scarcity mindset use logos as social proof. See this? I'm successful. But here's what they don't realize. They're seeking validation from people whose opinions don't matter and who probably can't afford it anyway. Wealth mindset? They buy the highest quality regardless of whether anyone notices. A $3,000 Loro Piana sweater with 0 branding will outlast and outperform a logo-covered designer piece every time. That's the difference. Second, the experience versus possession test. Here's a question that separates the levels. Would you rather own the car or own the freedom? Most people collect possessions to signal status. The wealthy collect experiences and systems that create time. I know someone worth $50 million who drives a 10-year-old Lexus, but he spends $200,000 a year on private travel, exclusive access, and experiences money can't usually buy. Why? Because the car is a tool. The experiences are life. When you shift from what can I show to what can I feel, everything changes. Third, the quiet confidence test. This is the ultimate test. Can you be in a room full of wealth and not need to prove you belong there? Insecurity talks, confidence listens. The truly wealthy don't name drop, don't overshare their wins, don't need to dominate conversations about money. They ask questions, they're curious, they make you feel important because they're secure in who they are. So here's my challenge. Take these 3 tests seriously. Screenshot them, journal on them, because your answers will tell you everything about whether you're building real wealth or just the appearance of it. Now, if you're watching this and realizing you've been failing these tests, don't panic. I've been there. 5 years ago, I would have failed all 3. Here's how you make the shift. Audit your purchases for the next 30 days. Every time you buy something, ask, am I buying this for me or for the perception? If the answer is perception, pause. That's ego spending, not wealth building. Invest in one piece of silent luxury. Could be a perfectly tailored blazer with no label. Could be a fountain pen that costs more than most people's watches. Something only you know the value of. Feel the difference. Practice strategic invisibility. For 1 week, don't mention money, success, or achievements. at all. Not on social media, not in conversations. See how uncomfortable it makes you. That discomfort is where your growth lives. Here's what I've learned. Real luxury is having options no one knows about. It's the ability to say no. It's peace of mind. It's time. It's privacy. And none of that comes with a logo. The silent luxury test isn't about gatekeeping or elitism. It's about liberation. Liberation from needing external validation. Liberation from the exhausting performance of wealth. The truly wealthy don't perform, they live. So here's my question for you. Are you ready to stop performing and start living? If you got value from this, subscribe to The Luxury Mind. We're building a community of people who understand that the richest life isn't the one that looks expensive, it's the one that feels priceless. I'll see you in the next one.